Dunwall sewer gate. Ow! God damn it. I thought it was over there. I didn't think it was to my right. Alright. Wasn't there food around here? Fuck. Thought there would be. Oh well. It's only a small amount of health. I'm sorry, I am not yawning because I'm tired. Just can't really breathe through my nose very well right now. Jelly share, jelly. In case you're too deaf to remember, look to your whiskey for an answer. Whiskey, got it? If you want your share, you'll sort it out. If not, I'll come back for it next month. Oh wait, that's food.
He won't get past me, sir.
Do you know who we're hunting here? Don't try to take him out alone.
But what if no one from the squad is around?
Then try to make a lot of noise when you die. Knock something over if you can.
Bastard.
Processed whale oil.
Smells like a dead weeper in here. Probably is. They come here to die sometimes in the dark. Just slip into the water, don't come out. What's that? I wonder how deep it is. I can't see the bottom.
I don't know where the other guy is. Drop on an enemy just before land. Won't take any damage from the fall. I don't want to kill him. But thanks for the tip. Some of those shadows right here. He wasn't so bad. I know there's another guy around here. Where are you? He was talking to somebody. Where is your friend? There's two of them.
Acid buried filth.
Oh shit, he's like right there.
Ha! You little bastard.
But he can't see me through this. Where's your friend? Alright, I think he went all the way that way, so don't worry about him too much.
Acid buried filth.
No, stupid goddamn. Dublin son of Harlan Garland.
Something. Someone help me out!
I know when to get him, I just screwed that up. Alright, I'll save it right here.
Vermin. Huh?
You don't see me.
You little bastard. Nasty furry filth.
Tell me again.
Damn it. I thought he was farther away. Alright, I have another idea of how to approach this. I think I might distract them.
Nasty furry filth.
Ha! You little bastard. Hey, don't you owe me a drink? You're such a choffer. Heard something.
Come on. Come on. Really, dude? I got an idea.
He's here.
What the hell? That didn't put him asleep. What the fuck was that?
Vermin. Huh?
You little bastard.
I don't get it. Why didn't that work? I have the sleep darts enabled. I guess he has to go to
Furry filth.
if he's alerted, then it doesn't work? I don't get it. Alright, I got another idea, actually. Probably won't work, but...
Hey, can I buy your ration of elixir from today? I'll get to the bottom of it.
He's here.
Here you are.
Okay, that didn't work either.
Vermin. Nasty furry filth.
Ha! You little bastard.
It is really hard to see where this one guy is.
Nasty furry filth.
Vermin.
Oh, there's two of them there. That's why. So I did put the one guy to sleep, but the other guy came
You're
around.
Such a choffer.
Alright, I definitely have to figure out how to get this guy away from the other two. Unless, maybe I don't have to deal with them at all. Maybe I just have to wait until I can sneak above them. Okay, that worked out a lot better. I didn't even have to worry about them. I just want to make sure this guy doesn't spot me when I jump down. Where are you? Oh, there he is. There we go. I was making that harder, a lot harder than it was meant to be. you don't have to take out every single person. You can just simply walk by them.
Attention Dunwall citizens. The assassin Corvo, responsible for the murder of our fair Empress and the disappearance of Lady Emily, heir to the throne, has temporarily escaped state custody. Any evidence as to his whereabouts must be delivered.
Corvo, over here. Quickly. I'm Samuel. And I work for some good people who want very much to meet you. Well, they said you'd come out here. I could still hardly believe it. I'll take you to meet them. Just down the river from here.
Alright, old man, let's go. Hostiles killed, civilians killed, alarms rung, dead or unconscious bodies found, overall chaos low. Didn't kill anyone, but I wasn't a ghost. Which I'm not really going for. I'm probably gonna, that's gonna be a little bit above my skill level. Alright, continue. I only found half the amount of coins. Hidden in an old bar on the river, your new allies have plans to share with you. Meet with the Loyalists Inner Circle to learn what they've got in mind.
This is the Hound Pit's pub. Closed for business. Half the district marked off as dead from the plague. We're right under the Lord Regent's nose, and he don't know a thing. Of course, if anyone finds out what we're up to, the Watch will break in with swords drawn. And now that you've escaped, the Lord Regent's going to be tearing the city apart. I'll take you up to meet Admiral Havelock and the rest of the Loyalists. The Admiral's a man to be reckoned with. If anyone can help you find that missing girl, Lady Emily, and clear your name, he can.
Mission clues. Samuel the boatman has smuggled you across the river from Coldridge. Works for an underground movement opposed to the illegal reign of the Lord Regent. Has brought you to meet the members of the organization. Good thing about this game too is that I can quit whenever I want.
So it's starting at last, Admiral. We've found our man. Even after 6 months in Coldridge Prison, he slipped out like it was nothing.
Yes. Not surprising. He was the personal bodyguard of the Empress. You've heard the stories.
Yes, I have. It still amazes me that someone could get to the Empress and young Lady Emily.
No one knows the real story, Trevor. We all have our suspicions. We'll know the truth in time.
He's strong and quick. But I hope he understands subtlety as well.
This isn't one of your fancy dress parties. The reality is that we need men killed. Have you ever killed a man?
Only with my wit. But it's a fair point as always. He'll be here soon, and I'm looking forward to meeting him.
We can continue this later, Lord Pendleton. The man of the hour is here. Corvo, I'm Admiral Havelock. A true servant of the Empire, like you. Until the Lord Regent purged those of us who wouldn't recognize his claim on the throne.
And I'm Lord Trevor Pendleton. I represent the nobility in our little group. But we all act as equals here at the Hound Pit's pub.
This is a momentous occasion, Corvo. I'm going to come out with it. We've been building a coalition of loyalists, aimed at ending the Lord Regent's tyranny and restoring the throne.
At risk of execution, we're committed to finding young Lady Emily and seeing her crowned as Empress.
We've got big plans, but we can't do any of it without you. We need your skills, your ability in a fight, and in helping us, we're going to help you destroy the men who murdered the Empress.
Sorry, you must be exhausted. We can discuss this further after you've recovered. But before you retire, you should introduce yourself to Piero. He's challenging at times, but his industrious mind buys him that right.
Yes. Piero's as much an artist as a technician. He's going to be crafting the gear you'll need. Go talk to him, and then get some sleep. We can talk more when you've rested.
Piero is an inventor who is available to craft and upgrade equipment. Piero spends most of his time in his workshop. Good to know.
Good to have...
Why did it put me back here?
Have you talked to Piero yet? He made the weapons we left for you on your way out of Coleridge Prison. Go see him when you can.
Oh, I guess these are just rooms.
Pleased to meet you, Master Corvo. I saw you at court in happier days, but you might not remember. I was once a close ally to the Lord Regent, Hiram Burroughs, back when he was just the spy master. He's one manipulative bastard, I can tell you that.
Let me see something. He won't get pissed if I take this, will he? No.
My furnishings have been installed at last with no small amount of complaining by that antiquated boatman. The others have no idea what it's like to suffer as I have. Speaking of which... Wallace! Please breathe 2 bottles of Dunwall Red, never mind which, and fetch a clean glass. Well, I'll begin again tomorrow.
Good. A little too close for comfort there.
If I may, I am the personal assistant to Lord Pendleton, and one of the senior servants at Pendleton House, as was my father. Now I am entrusted with this house, the home of the Loyalists. I have never seen the Admiral fail at any venture. If order can be restored to the city of Dunwall, I believe he can do it. If anyone can get your old life back, it's him.
Wait, get up. That's a hallway.
From landing in the distillery district. Will be taken to the flooded district for treatment and...
Pub master room key.
Log entry 1-4. It seems we have moved to a new phase. Martin's improvisations have borne fruit. The former bodyguard has been freed and is en route to the staging location. With Pendleton's voting bloc and my military connections, all we've lacked is the ability to project lethal force in a controlled manner against a previously inaccessible... to the point, we need a man who can kill the bastards for us. Corvo is more than capable of that, I have no doubt. End log.
It has been days since our men were dispatched to stash weapons for Corvo in the old sewer. They have not returned, so I can only hope that they succeeded in getting the packages delivered. Piero spent considerable time and resources making those things. If I could find a way to mass-produce them, sorry. The Dunwall Navy would secure its place as the dominant force in the globe. But back to Corvo. Can actually break out of Coleridge, and if so... Can he actually break out of Coleridge, and if so, will he make his way here? I personally give him odds of 1 in 5.
It's off. Switch.
Oh, it's not over. Admiralty and the fleet. While each of the isles has some form of naval fleet, none is more envied than that of Bristol. Its long proud history of great ships and admirals who command them, boys of his come of age in the cities of Bristol, hoping to someday captain such a ship. Family dynasties are made by those captives who traced out infamous pirates. I'm sorry. And crushed seditious uprisings, as during the Morley insurrection. In times of war and peace, Bristol continues to innovate at sea. The ship designs of Anton Sokolov himself now represent the highest standard in the whaling trade, allowing crews to haul their kill up over the deck and begin their butchery and processing, even as the ship returns to Dunwall. The crews can be seen working on their latest whales. Ship moves slowly up the Wrenhaven River, coming to dock with one of the powerful warehouse companies, such as the Greaves Whaling House, suspended in the rigging overhead and backlit by the setting sun. The silhouette of one of these creatures makes a moving sight as it cruises to its final resting place in the industrial heart of the capital city. That's a mouthful. Yeah, this is one of those games where no one cares if you steal shit from them. Honestly, Bioshock Infinite only did that at the, Oh, welcome back, Joel. A gaffer's alright, I'm not reading this whole thing. I'm already having trouble as it is. I'll try and read them if they're relevant to the game itself, but if they're just stories like that, yeah, I think I'm just gonna leave them be. Harpooner songs. Ah, this is what they. This is the song that they used in for the promo. Now, Drunken Whaler is a playoff of Drunken Sailor, which, if you were around when I was playing Assassin's Creed 4, they actually had that as a sea shanty. Not sure if it was actually a shanty from the 1700s, but. They made the lyrics a lot darker in that version.
The only way to help them is to bring them to the City Watch. They will be taken to the flooded district for treatment.
Litany of the White Cliff. Excerpt from a series of Overseer invocations by High Seer Abram Templeton. Oh, and I say to you, brothers, it is here that we make our stand as a righteous force against the growing darkness. It is here that we unite against the spirits of the unknown that would drag us screaming into the night, never to return to our homes, to our families. Together we will serve as a rod to those who would stray from the herd, to the foggy gray waste of the outsider. We will burn a bright fire with our virtuous actions so that others will not lose their way. And to those who choose to wander beyond the walls of our homes and fair places, we will strike at them swiftly before they whisper to their neighbors, filling their hearts with strangeness and doubt. I'm nothing if not cautious, but I don't think I have anything to worry about. Oh, I think this is a bathroom, actually. Oh yeah, there's a toilet. Gaffer's Tale, I'm not reading all of that. Finding My Way. Excerpt from a longer work of fiction, The Shadow of Bitterleaf. This one's short, so I'll read this one. Finding a way by the feeble light of the dying fire, I saw her working. Large needle moved in her hand, following precise esoteric patterns, knots and loops, seamstress craft from ancient days. Beneath her needle, his body clenched and shuddered, shaking the wooden table. A morbid fascination pushed me closer, until she turned her blank face toward me, resting the needle in his flesh. With a refined tone, she addressed me. So you are the lover, I presume. Two have been unfaithful, and it is now your turn to be. Damn, that's dark. I'm not reading all this. I guess they're from a theater reply, that's all you really need to know. I'm nothing if not a sucker for exploring, so I'm gonna take a look at this first.
Be advised, the river crust infestation has spread downriver, as far as the river mouth and flooded district. Do not attempt to approach or destroy a river crust. Any items recovered from doing so are considered state property.
Bunch of coin. Oh, okay, I guess I'm done exploring in there. But what was that key I got? Where does that actually go to? Wait, no. Key ring. An old rusty key. Pub master room key. So it's in the pub. Let me go back to the pub. Hello, what do we have here? Old Port District sewer key needed. Yeah, I am very sorry. I think my allergies are just starting to act up. Or maybe it's just in the cold weather. I haven't felt it any worse since the other day, so I think it's just a passing thing. Oh, that leads outside too. Mind me. Outside.
Attention all citizens. Curfew extends from sundown to sunrise unless you are otherwise authorized. Violators will be subject to interrogation and detained when...
Where do I use this master key on?
Remember, the boldest measures are the safest.
Alright, I was in here already. Maybe I wasn't done exploring yet. Oh, hi there.
My, you must be Corvo. I am Lydia, at your service. Your room is upstairs and ready.
Thank you.
When they told me who it was, well, I thought you'd be older, like the Admiral.
Gee, thanks. Oh yeah, that's the bathroom. I was in there already. Oh yeah, there is another floor. I just never went up there yet. The whole third floor is walled off. Hello, what do we have here? Oh, this is my room. Coin of 10.
The Admiral served in the Navy under the Empress. But something happened with the Lord Regent that drove the Admiral out. If I understand it right.
Why are you in my chambers? Oh, yeah, isn't something supposed to happen in here? Maybe not yet. Remotes, robust health, and... Hey, look! Joel, it's your emotes. Wait, are they actually... I think they might actually be from this game. They look just like them. This must be where Clam Taco got it from. Oh, that's why. They just took this floor off. This is the other side. What does this say? The outsider walks among us.
River traffic is forbidden from landing in
the hell do I use this master key on?
Due to risk of infectious contact.
Waiting for me?
Will be taken to the flooded district for treatment and rehabilitation.
This is kind of an interesting, walkway. Whose room is this? This is nice. Is this Cecilia's room? Fugue Feast. I am not reading all this. Again, the Fugue Feast. Alright, I can read this. Once a child the trials of aptitude. Once a child shows a proper inclination, he is marked. Overseers are assigned to study the subject surreptitiously in order to determine whether this inclination is supported by cosmological... Oh wait, I read this one already. Pretty sure I did. Call of the spheres. My stomach twisted as the edge of the vessel reared louder. It was a creation of Orcado, third prefect from the Academy of Natural Philosophy. He was exhilarated, savoring each of the small craft's undulations. Orcado pulled a lever and a great gout of smoke surrounded us. Great gout? Is that how that can be used? The smell of burning whale oil grew unbearable as the machine propelled itself upward. I was too afraid to look through the window, which suddenly didn't feel thick enough. As if knowing my thoughts, Overseer Bryn looked at me and smiled. Recite some of the litany, my pupil. It will protect your heart from the turpitude of the void on our way to the outer spheres. They really like using words I've never heard of before. Although I do understand for the most part how they're being used. God, I thought I was all red too, even though I don't books that often. Oh shit, I'm gonna kill myself if I walk any further. Man, this is the worst. Playing a game with a lot of lore when I may be starting to get sick. Oh, Jesus, you scared me. Wallace. Wallace! The truck, Wallace! I even go in this room yet? Oh, yeah, I did. Where the fuck does this key go to? Screw it. Maybe the master room key, maybe I already used it. Maybe it was for my room. Alright, enough dilly-dallying.
I'll be crafting your weapons and gear. All custom work. For you, I will create the tools of a master assassin. No! This cannot happen now. The tank of whale oil's run out. Will you get a new tank from upstairs, please, while I hold this in place? Be careful. The oil's unstable. When it explodes, there's a terrible mess.
Excerpt from a series of newspaper articles from prominent natural philosophers by Piero Joplin. I am not reading that whole thing. I apologize. Piero's request is denied. Piero, no, I will not sign off these purchases. A bag of powdered crystal, Tivian ore, wrong with the metals and crystal. King Sparrow feathers. If you need feathers, sacrifice your own pillow. Maybe at the academy, everything you needed was paid for by tariff and handed out willy-nilly, but this is my bar. What's left of it, we're operating on a budget. We're running low on oil, food, elixir, building materials, and everything else. So you've got to slow down. While I'm footing the bill, I will not approve your purchases unless they're absolutely required. No more copper wire or special herbs. You need these things, go out and scavenge them. Half the city is in ruins, so no one is going to miss any of the odd crap you see many. Oh, now he's got me to do it for him. Oh yeah, that's right. I think you can use portals in this game. worthwhile in here. Dead counter responsibilities, excerpt from the manual on city watch procedures. Commissioned by the Lord Regent in the face of a growing plague crisis, the dead counter is a position that will be given to officers, usually of junior or middle grades. In most matters of edict or curfew enforcement, these officers will defer to the acting officer on duty. Again, I apologize. However, any dead counter will have command in situations related to the plague and the handling of the dead, including those with late-stage plague symptoms, called weepers in common parlance. Starting in the month of rain, interested officers may apply for the test and, if accepted, the 2-week training tour. Pay will be administered in coin and rations of elixir at 1.5 normal pay grade. Failed experiments. Excerpt from a series of lectures on natural philosophy. Of course, I have attempted to improve Sokolov's design. Of course, and why not? After all, it is likely that his thinking was influenced in some small way by our time together at the Academy. We are a small part of a community striving to unknot mysteries of the cosmos. Even those among us who possess the greatest minds are often led to a full line of consideration by, and how does one say it, our intellectual subordinates. Sokolov is no exception to this, despite the glamour of genius he has to cast over the aristocracy. I can't read the rest of that. Whale vivisection. Remarkably, each specimen I had the pleasure of studying during that voyage is some minor variance in philosophy. I'm so sorry, I can't read these anymore. I can't breathe through my nose, so it's just making me yawn constantly. Whale oil processing. Excerpt from the founder of the Griever Whale House by Ebenezer Greaves. There you go. If you're watching the VOD, just pause it. I'll leave it up for a few seconds. Whale oil refilling station. I'll read like the first couple of sentences, or if it has something in parentheses. Sokolov no longer has the upper hand with regard to the supplies of whale oil. A good admiral has paid for the installation of my own system, which will enable me to work in this place. It just leads outside.
Perfect. Now plug it in. Just get perfect. Thank you, Cole. Here, see? The assassin's mask. You're a wanted man, so everyone in the city knows your face, but this mask will mean terror to them. If you just hold still, the fit must be precise. There. Can you see normally? Center lens out of alignment. There. Better now? I could create more for you. Upgrades for your gear, weapons, munitions. But our situation here is desperate. Scavenge the city for valuables, and I will resell them on the black market. That should give us the money to craft the things you need. Tell me what I can make for you.
Make some sleep bolts. Spring razor, grenade. Yeah, if I decide that I'll need that, I'll faster reload, enables auto reload. Is immediate even in combat. Oh, that's why it didn't work. Oh, fuck me, man. I think I'm gonna get this one now.
You must be exhausted. I advise that you get some sleep. Your life will get even more difficult soon. You should rest while you can. Very well. You know best. Let me know if you need anything more.
Star charts, southern skies. Oh, that just gives me coin. Alright. Does it? Sokolov technology in the new... Oh wait, I already read that one. No, I didn't. But whatever. Find it funny that they let you use these. Is there anything else I can do? Might just be it. Blood from the eyes. Tiffian ore. Can I actually go in here? Abandoned apartment key needed.
Attention Dunwall citizens. Be advised, the river crust infestation has spread downriver, as far as the river mouth and flooded district. Do not attempt to approach or destroy a river crust. Any items recovered from doing so are considered state property.
Actually, I'm wondering, is it... What part of the world is this in? This actually can't be the UK, they don't have accents. If it is, then I have to figure out if this actually takes place in a in like an actual part of like the world, or if it's like its own unique story.
Yes, very much so, but no need to fear. He is here to work with our masters.
People say he killed the Empress.
Of course he didn't. People are foolish and believe whatever they're told.
Okay. If the Admiral trusts him, then so will I.
Somewhere else. Something's not right. Oh yeah. This was what really gripped me about this game. This actually reminds me of the other world from Clive Barker's Undying. And this really makes me wish I could have played this game when it was new. I really wish I could have streamed Clive Barker's Undying. It just seems to have a lot of issues registering in OBS, even though the game itself plays just fine. I just like how worlds like this are set up in general, like this Void, even though it's gives me an incredibly creeped out vibe. I still kind of feel like it's cool. I don't particularly enjoy voids. It's just in games they still look really neat.
Hello, Corvo. Your life has taken a turn, has it not? The Empress is dead. Her precious daughter Emily is lost somewhere in the city, and you will play a pivotal role in the days to come. For this, I have chosen you and drawn you into the void. I am the outsider, and this is my mark. There are forces in the world and beyond the world, great forces that men call magic. And now, these forces will serve your will. Use this newfound power, my gift to you. Come find me.
Leap of Faith. Blink. Press right mouse to execute a fast and stealthy dash toward the world. You can also use it to move upward, but the distance is reduced. Aiming at ledges will allow you to blink forward and climb up. Hold right mouse to target your destination with precision. A blue sphere indicates that you should reach your destination. A blue arrow indicates that you will climb up and reach your destination. Fallen letter. Cannot save her. All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. Emily's letter. Corvo, I am very sad. They say that you're dead like mother, but I'm going to put this note in a bottle and throw it into the river because I do not believe them. Living here is very strange. I do not like it, so please come for me if you can. I have a feeling everything that they're showing me is all going to come into play at some point. Oh yeah, that's how you determine where you're going. Oh yeah, these things, I watched a little bit of a making of before I decided to play this. If you notice, these might look a little familiar to you if you played a little game called Half-Life 2. The same artist, or the same lead art designer, I forget his name. It's either Ukrainian or Russian. It's definitely Slavic. I could be completely wrong. It just sounded Slavic to me. But, the same lead designer for Half-Life 2 was the lead designer for this game, and this is very reminiscent of those walkers from Half-Life 2 that you can really only beat with a rocket launcher. Although these guys don't look as tough. Doc's Hulver Square.
In the days that follow, your trials will be great, Corvo. Seek the ancient runes bearing my mark in the lonely places of your world, and at shrines raised in my name. These runes will grant you powers beyond those of other men. To help you find these runes, I give you this, the heart of a living thing, molded by my hands. With this heart, you will hear many secrets, and it will guide you toward my runes, no matter how they may be hidden. Listen to the heart now, and find another rune.
Equipping the heart in your left hand helps you locate bone charms or runes, even through walls. The heart beats and lights up when you are facing a bone charm or rune, and it beats faster as you get closer. The heart will whisper secrets if you press right mouse while targeting a person or location.
This place is the end of all things, and the beginning.
I think I read a spoiler on this game. I think this might actually be the heart of the Empress, but I'm not sure.
All of time is meaningless here. Neither seconds, nor centuries.
Can I get up there? I can.
Someday this place will devour all the lights in the sky. The one who walks here is all things. Cradle songs of comfort and bones gnawed by teeth.
I was gonna say, are they really gonna put an invisible wall here? Once you've collected some runes, open the journal and go to the power section to exchange them for powers. Link, Dark Vision. Yeah, I can only really spend money on that. They want you to buy that first. See you in the dark. They reveal living beings through solid walls. Excuse me. You can also see their fields of view as well as visual representations of the sounds. Level 2 shows you important items through walls, like secret devices, weapons, ammo, coins, keys, or traps.
How you use what I have given you falls upon you, as it has to the others before you. And now I return you to your world, but know that I will be watching with great interest.
A reminder to all citizens, inspect your neighbors' faces closely. If there is any sign of blood on the eyelids or cheeks, you must notify one of the City Watch. Early stages of the plague involve coughing and fever, and can
Mission clues.
be remedied through the liberal consumption of so-called elixir. Once bleeding from the eyes occurs, death is inevitable.
There's another one.
Somewhere in the basements below, Hound kills Hound, and money changes hands.
Attention Dunwall citizens. River traffic is forbidden from landing in the Distillery District due to risk of infectious contact. Violators will be taken to the Flooded District for treatment and rehabilitation.
There it is. Powers you obtain from use creatively to defeat enemies or move through the environment. Blink from roof to roof, possess rats and fish, or slow time before a rushing group of enemies. Or before rushing a group of enemies. Wind blast. Oh shit, you know what? I forgot to enable Streamlabs. It actually works differently now. You have to make sure that that the website that you actually have to launch it, otherwise none of your alerts are actually gonna work. So unfortunately, Bundif, your alert didn't come up for me. I don't think I can. It won't let me replay it.
All should bow before you. Make them.
Yeah, I have to remember to make sure it's enabled on the website. But act as if that was Bundif's host, and he brought me 655 viewers. Thank you for the host, though, Bundif. Yeah, I just started playing Dishonored. The last time I played this game, I played it for about 4 hours before my computer just couldn't handle it anymore, and that was back in 2013. I don't know if I'll play Dishonored 2 right after this. It depends on life, pretty much. Because it just released, it's a $60 game right now, so I want to get through this game before I actually play that. And I want to get through the 2 expansions. Also, I apologize, I'm not sure if I'm getting sick or if it's just allergies, but I'm going to be coughing and sniffing quite a bit. Yeah, you made it big, 655 viewers, that was fast. When are you going to get partner? I don't think there's any more runes. Nope. Oh. Cool. It doesn't drain my power when I, It only drains my power when I first use it, but doesn't, constantly drain it.
Why? He can't sleep in regular beds anymore, or that's what he says.
Yeah, that's what I've been hearing.
Can you believe it?
Some people don't like the game itself, but I'm kind of thinking that, they either didn't play the first game, or they expected too much because of the trailer from it. I don't know until I play it myself, but they might have all the kinks worked out by the time I would actually get to it anyway. But yeah, I'm gonna wait until I hear that there's a patch before I decide to buy that, because if anyone's gonna have problems with video games, or with PC games, it's gonna be me.
Well, let's get down to it. First off, I know that assassination is dark business, but sometimes good men have to do bad things to make the world right. Our purpose is clear. We want to restore Her Majesty's line by finding and putting Emily Kaldwin on the throne. To those ends, we'll hide, act in shadow, take them apart, piece by piece. Tonight, High Overseer Campbell dies by your hand. It won't be easy. He's protected by his overseers, an army of religious zealots. But if anyone can do it, you can. Your exploits are legendary. Campbell carries a private journal. Once you've eliminated him, get the journal, because we think it contains Emily's location. Recovering her is obviously critical, assuming she's alive. That's the gist of it. Remember our cause, and strike true. We're counting on you. Another thing. Campbell is holding a former overseer by the name of Martin. He's one of us, and if you manage to find him, give him whatever help you can. He's a master strategist, and he got caught working for our cause. It'd be good to have him back here at the How Pits.
Good to know. Wait, was that a, tasks, Many Higher Overseer Campbell travel with Samuel. Well, it doesn't have side objectives yet. Maybe they'll appear when, I actually get there. Or maybe it's just part of my mission in general. I want to get Ben Time next. I want to try my best to not kill anyone, but like I said, if it comes to it that I keep failing a lot, then I might start doing assassinations. I just want to make sure I kill as little people as possible.
Corvo. Hello. I'm Callista.
This I actually remember.
I work here for Admiral Havelock.
Hi, Cece.
I'm sorry to intrude on your business, but this is important. I suspect you're going to kill the High Overseer. That wretched man. There's really no reason for you to listen to me. But my uncle, Jeff Kernow, still serves as captain in the City Watch. But he's a good man, and my only family. The chatter in servant circles is that Campbell just took delivery of an exotic poison. And I think I know why. My uncle's not corruptible like the rest of them. Campbell is going to poison my uncle. Do you think you could protect him? You used to do that, right? Before you had your current profession. Before you became an assassin.
I think in order to protect him, you have to knock him out and hide him somewhere. Captain Corno is a decent man trying to make the best of a corrupt regime. He is meeting much resistance. Yeah, like I said, I only got it about 4 hours in because my computer at the time just couldn't handle it after a little while, so I stopped playing. On top of it, I always got really nervous playing stealth games because I was afraid of failing. I don't really have that problem anymore. I was weird when I was younger.
Have you thought about perhaps seeing Piero before venturing into the Overseer's nest? I'd recommend going with the best gear you can get together.
I don't know. I don't think I have enough money to really get anything else. I only have about 100, so I should just go.
Ready to go? Just give the signal.
Search for alternate ways to eliminate key assassination targets. High Overseer Campbell leads the city's militant religious faction as a close ally to the Lord Regent. Campbell is completely corrupt and holds the secret to Emily's location. Infiltrate the office of the High Overseer, steal Campbell's journal, and eliminate him. An ally to the Loyalists, Martin is being held there. Free him and allow him to escape. I don't think you have to assassinate Campbell. I think you can just knock him out as well, and it'll still... I don't know. I do know that in this game, even if you do like a no-kill run, there's still certain people that you have to kill.
It'll be a rough trip.
To progress.
Used to be to go straight up Clavering Boulevard, but now it's not so easy. Half the city's dead of the plague. The other half's fighting over what's left. City Watch still holds the bigger streets, and they've set up those wall of light checkpoints. A man walks through one of those, and he ends up burned to a crisp. Everything not controlled by the City Watch is gang territory. Then there are the real odd birds living on the fringes like that Granny Rags. They say she's nuts. I don't know which is worse. Just take your pick.
I don't need to eat anything. Jay. Alright, is there... There's a few runes that are close. Oh, there's a bone charm up there. Just wanted the stealth to be perfect. You know what? It was weird with me, like I think the notion that I got was that I had to do it stealth, and if not, that I failed, because there were stealth games that I played before that I stopped playing because they were like that. Like, if you got caught, you just flat out failed. And this was around the time where they were actually starting to get away from that, and that you could still succeed without that happening. The problem is that early on in the game, if you get found and you have to fight, you do take a lot of damage. At least from what I remember. Arthur's a note. City is going to burn. Or, dearest Gwen, the city is going to burn. I've sold everything, so there's nothing for me here now except you. I will wait for you where Clamoring Boulevard crumbles on the river and where we used to meet. Take the money I've made and bribe our way on a passing whale ship. I won't leave without you, and if you won't come, I'd rather be rat food. Our mission clue.
Hey, what is it? I think that last one was moving. What? Yeah, the little one. Not possible. I expected it myself. Keep working. Well, he ain't moving no more.
I also didn't know how to save scum back then. Murky look to it, but not that bad. Yeah, it has like watercolor-like textures to it. Alright, I'm gonna make sure I don't get found by those guys up there. Oh, I see. It doesn't last until you disable it.
If the city's dead, we'll make it 3 more months.
Okay, I don't think those guys will see me because they're kind of preoccupied.
Let's go. It's nearly midnight. But easy, damn it. Keep them in the boat. Canal's got enough shit in it as it is.
1, 2, 3.